Hi everyone and welcome back to my Paloma Valley Let's Play. In today's episode I want to focus on getting some public transport in, as well as building on the new residential district. I have downloaded some new mods between the last episode and this episode, so you might notice I'm doing some more things than usual, but I'm still getting used to them, so I probably won't be using them too heavily. The main thing I've downloaded is turning off ground pollution, because I do want to have lots of different types of industry, but I really hate the way that the pollution looks on the ground, and I'm not using ground painters or anything to cover up the grass. So for this Let's Play, I'm just going to remove the pollution. So I got a comment on the first episode with a district name suggestion. David Stanton suggested naming one of the districts after the first resident that I saw, which I think is a great idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. The first resident that I saw had the surname Blackwell. So I think I'm going to name our industry area after this first resident. So the first thing I'm going to do is that I'm actually going to amend this square, because I realized when I was editing the last video that we're going to have like so many intersections on this square alone. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do the road from the middle here instead, so that it's going to have one intersection on each flat part rather than at the corners. So I'll keep this road down the back, and unfortunately I'm going to have to delete this one. I might be able to just move these commercial buildings onto the square possibly if I block out that bit, and I've done this before and it seems to work. So if I just put that into the zoning block, it should hopefully not remove it completely. Actually, I'm going to leave a gap there for a bridge. So let me see how that lines up. So let's connect up this road. I do also want to change this school bit, because I feel like I did that very quickly and very haphazardly at the end just to get them in. So I will go through and amend this bit in a while. I need to remove these nodes. I always click on the wrong thing. Oh no, I forgot to unzone that bit. Oops, let me just bulldoze that. This is why I usually do things on pause, because I always forget. Bruh. Are you serious? Okay, let's try that again. Why does it do this? Okay, it was up to there, and then up to here, and then to here, and to there. I'm sure I probably didn't need to remove those nodes completely, but it's fixed now. It's fixed now. I really hope these buildings don't disappear. Right, let's get rid of this one. I swear I just got rid of that one. And oh, they did get rid of themselves. Oh, it must be because the road disappeared. All that work for nothing. Right, I'm gonna add one of these while I'm here. That should be good. I really want to get some public transport in today, at the very least a bus. I found out like 2 days ago that you can change the type of tram and bus, and I had no idea that you could do that. I'd never seen anyone do that before, and I was watching one of Few Candy's videos and I saw her do that and it just blew my mind. So I'm definitely going to be utilising that in this Let's Play series. And I think I actually need to make a video at some point of all of the things that I've found out like embarrassingly late into playing this game. So they're really desperate for houses as usual, and I think I want to leave this bit empty for a kind of big school complex and not fill it in too much with houses. So I'm gonna do some more houses down here and leave this space open for a park. So I'm aiming for this district to be a bit more upmarket than our previous one. The first district usually won't be that fancy because everything's kind of shoved together really quickly to get the game going, and you unlock things further on in the game that you probably won't have room to go back and put in. So this one I'm going to try and build with purpose, and I might leave this kind of big open space in the middle for maybe a small golf course or something, or like a large park, or like a park area from the Park Life DLC. I don't know, I'll see what takes my fancy when I get there. But for now, I need some more commercial. Because we have so much commercial over here, I think I'm just gonna continue that on. I don't really feel like I need to put that much commercial in the town. Just a few blocks here and there to kind of keep it a little bit nearby. But I don't want to have massive, great big trucks going all the way into this residential space. I want to keep the traffic quite low. And what am I on at the moment actually? 185, and I have a feeling that most of that is coming from this roundabout. Yeah, that's kind of expected. People coming in and out of the industrial area, but I've got plenty of time to fix that. I'm gonna put some footpath bridges in now so I don't forget, because I probably will. And I'll put one in over here as well. I'm gonna remove these bits just so they're not taking up too much of the zonable space. So let's add in some more commercial down this side. I might leave that little bit empty just for police and any other facilities we might need to put in, because I usually just fill up this area straight away and then I've got nowhere to put them. Something I am going to do is I'm going to turn off all of the parking on these roads. I will be upgrading them eventually, and I won't need to do this because there'll be a style of road that you can't park on, but it does really annoy me when the cars are parked by the side of the road. I don't mind so much on the residential streets, but on the streets where there's a lot going along, it is quite annoying. So these houses have come in. This is going to be pretty high value over here because of the edge of the river. Let's have a look at the land value screen. Yeah, that bit down there. These houses were some of the last to go in this district, and they're already some of the highest value. Riverbanks are just generally higher to start off with, and the centre of the town, the first bits that were laid down, they'll generally be higher as well. They'll be closer to everything and they'll have been there for longer. Once I've unlocked the road type that has the trees on it, I'll go through and I'll turn this into like a 4-lane boulevard, put some trees on this and maybe some tram tracks as well. I might have a tram running from like this district to whatever's going to go in down here. I don't think I could get one up here just because of this roundabout. But I do want to get buses in, and I'm going to make it my goal for this episode to get buses in. How's my electricity doing? Because I boosted up the budget for it. It's not really doing that great. So that is very, very pricey. Oh, and our landfill is full. I can't get rid of it yet. I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet and add in a regular recycling centre. Okay, I have an idea. Let's use the industrial roads here. I never really do this, but I think it would probably be a good idea to add a separate part for landfill and electricity that's not with the rest of the industry, because I always put it slap bang in the middle. So let's just move that back here, and I'm going to keep that there for now. But if I add in a recycling centre, I think I'm going to add that in back there, just so it's a little bit further away, and the trucks can literally just go one to the other without getting caught up with the other cars, you know, ones that are coming through here. So let's play that and see what happens. If I do that, are they going to start going to that building straight away, I reckon? Oh, what's the problem here? What? Oh, the recycling centre uses so much water. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Maybe a bus station won't be going in just yet because I need to add some more water pumps. And I'm going to do this on pause so no one gets annoyed and leaves. But that is a huge chunk of money just gone. I might actually add this one in further down. I don't want to add too much noise to those poor houses over there. So let's add in this one. Oh my god. Okay. Hopefully this will all fix itself now. Come on. No electricity. Oh my god, I haven't got enough money. I haven't got enough money. Okay. They're all mad because they haven't got electricity or water and their sewage is backing up. but I'm gonna hike their taxes up anyway. Oh my god, they got so many issues. Still got electricity problems because the recycling centre uses so much. I knew this would all go to shit at some point, and that point is right now. Oh, and they're all starting to complain. I'm sorry. Oh, everyone's gonna start leaving. My population's going down. Okay, I can put them back down now. I can put them back down now. Okay. Why? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. They weren't complaining because they ran out. They're complaining because the electricity grid disappeared. I am so stupid. This is embarrassing how stupid I am. There's always something that I'm missing. Oh, and they don't have any garbage. They're having police issues. Oh my god, what is going on? This was all going so well, and now suddenly everyone's having police issues. The crime rate's at 11%. Do I put a police station in, or do I put another energy source in? I think right now, energy is more important. So let's put in a coal power plant over here, because the police can get to them. I do have police over here somewhere, so I don't know why they're not going. Did I reduce the policing budget? Oh, I did quite a lot actually. Let's put that back up a bit, so I don't have to place another one. And now that garbage isn't being collected, there's only 4 garbage trucks in use from the recycling centre. The landfill site isn't actually doing anything. It's not emptying. And people are complaining about their rubbish not being picked up. And this house is on fire, for God's sake. Oh my god, it's just one thing after another right now. I literally made a TikTok like a few days ago about how everyone was dying and everything was on fire, and my traffic was completely jammed up because my trains got stuck on a different game, and this is starting to go the same way. Why do they not send out trucks? They've got 12 trucks and they're not sending them out, and this isn't doing anything at all. Maybe they have to drive too far. I think I should have put them around the other way actually. Okay, let me put it on pause again and just flip these round, because they're driving all the way around. I thought they were going to be able to come out and turn in. I guess not. Okay, let's see how that works. Why are you not doing anything? Why? That's probably why. You better start doing something now. What is going on? Why are they not doing anything? It says building is emptying, but they're not doing thing. So that truck has just got round there and it's going straight back. What the hell? I'm at a loss. I genuinely don't know what to do. This happens every now and then in my games where the rubbish just stops working. I think I'm gonna have to add another landfill site. I also turned off ground pollution, so why is that not doing anything? I actually turned on ground pollution and turned off water and noise, so that's just me being silly. Let me add another landfill in now. I'm gonna have no money left. Right, okay. Now please just do something. Right, okay. As soon as I put in another landfill, that one starts emptying. So it's like, it's literally all or nothing. There must be something that I'm not understanding, or I'm not getting, or I've got some setting on weird. I'm actually gonna extend this road and join it up onto this one, just so they don't have to all go out through this bit and kind of add to this traffic. Okay, so the ground pollution has turned off. That's good. I don't mind this industry being like this now, although I might move it further into the foothills over here just so it's not an eyesore. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. Back to houses. Now I can... Oh, everyone's got problems. Oh my god, I didn't connect this up either. I'm having a bit of a day where I just forget everything. Excuse me for all of this shit that I'm doing. Maybe they won't add any houses in actually because they're having so many issues. I mean, they still seem pretty happy. Oh my god, should I trap that cougar? I've done that before. I've accidentally made a little square where an animal spawning site was, and I've got like a little pen of animals in my Parks and Rec city. It's a complete and total accident, but it looks really funny. Literally everyone's got garbage problems. And at this point, I'm actually beyond caring. That's really awful, but they're causing me so many issues. And why is that such a tiny little house there? Oh my god, nothing is working. I think I just need to play this game on pause, because things are happening too quickly and I can't keep up with them. What I might do is I might move the high school to over here, and then have some sort of like baseball court or a football field or something. I actually downloaded a park thing from the workshop the other day that you can build your own football fields. So maybe what I'll do is I'll straighten out this road a bit, and I'll put the high school on this road and a sports field of some sort, and then turn this into kind of one big park, because you know I love my parks. Right, let's move this over here. I don't think I have enough money to actually move it via the thing itself, so let's add that about there. Let's just see. I'm not going to have enough money to buy one of these yet, but let's just see what could fit in here. I like the idea of a baseball field in there. That would be pretty cool. And then I've also got a large football field and a small one as well. Downloaded a track thing as well. So maybe what I'll do is I'll add a mini soccer field and then a track and field thing next to it, and then possibly a baseball field as well, because I want it to have that kind of high class feeling to it. And I feel like lots of sports related things will go well with this district style, because sports is very American to me, as is this style of building. So put the two things together, jocks, mid-century modern housing, that screams America to me. Oh my god. What the hell is going on? Why are they just walking across the field? Oh my god, I actually feel like I'm going crazy. What on earth is going on? Why are they just walking across the field? They're not even going to the high school. They're just walking like down the street. I feel like the title of this video is just going to be what the f, because there's so many weird things happening today and I just can't get it together. I need to pull myself together, but things like this are sending me over the edge. Stop walking on the field. Oh, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it's because I just moved it with the move it tool rather than actually moving it like this. I might just have to bite the bullet and move it like that instead. It might be like getting out of a car here and then walking all the way here. I'm my own enemy. Today is not my day. Let's get rid of that road. Draw another road in. I just can't. I just can't today. Are they still walking across the field? No. Okay, I think it was me causing the problems this whole time. I set out to have such great plans for this episode and to create such beautiful things and put in some bus routes and make everything like really efficient and really beautiful. And all I've done so far is just try and make it function, because I keep causing myself problems. But at least this bit looks okay. This bit looks fine. It's getting a lot of use. Even getting some tourists in now as well, so that's good. Right, I'm still very poor, still need houses. I'm nowhere near close enough to place a bus station right now. I had some high hopes about what I was going to be able to do today. Maybe if I just keep building houses, they'll be happy. The commercial need is going up again, so I think I might actually keep going with this road. I think I'm going to upgrade it actually so I don't cause myself any problems. There you go. That bit is now all upgraded. Looks like a proper little strip mall. So I'm going to continue this road on down to here and make this strip mall a little bit longer to get rid of the need for commercial. I know it probably looks a bit silly having just one little car park there, but I wanted to help these guys out over here with their entertainment and land value a little bit. Don't like the fact that that is so shallow compared to the other ones. So what I might do is I might upgrade these roads, taking the zoning away, and then fill these blocks in, just because I don't like the way that it's just 2x2 block. They should now fill in as full depth ones and it should look nice and uniformed. Okay, the garbage issues seem to have rectified themselves now. This landfill is still emptying, but they're right next to each other, so it should be pretty quick for them to do it. I really want some more money so I can get these parks done in this bit, because it's looking very, very bare and empty and barren. So now that they're doing okay, I might boost the taxes from it just to get some quick cash. Okay, I've got a decent amount now. Probably seems a bit silly to just add parks in, but I'm hoping that's going to bring some more tourists in and raise the land value around here. So I won't have enough to add the track and field yet, but I probably will have enough to do at least one other. Let's add the soccer field in there, maybe a tiny bit of commercial next to it. I feel like commercial next to a school makes sense. Oh, where are they going? What's on fire? Oh my god, the forest is on fire. Did I not put a fire station in over here? Oh my god, no, I forgot to put a fire station over here. And the truck can't even get here because there's a truck in the way, slowing them all down. I really, really hope in Cities Skylines 2 that emergency vehicles get priority and they can just go around things, because this is infuriating waiting this long for them to come and put out a fire because they were stuck behind a car. Ruined all of these trees. I guess I should add a fire station in there soon, but I don't have enough money for it. I've already been recording for 50 minutes and so far I have been both figuratively and literally putting out fires. Like, that's just decimated all of those trees. It's like pretty much all of the actual trees on this side and over here have just gone because of my own stupidity. Let's at least add some more houses in now while I wallow about that. I think I do need to get a brush painter just to get rid of these little corners here, or at least find something that I can do. Oh, police cars are expecting a crime scene. What's going on? Well, that was quick. They just take a car and drive through a truck. Honestly, it doesn't sound that far away from the real police, to be honest. Go around destroying people's stuff, stealing stuff, and not actually investigating real crimes. What's new? Got a decent amount in the bank now, but it's still not quite enough to be able to do anything with it. Oh, I didn't finish these houses over here, that was silly. Usually I just kind of sit and make pretty parks, and then by the time I'm finished with those I have a lot of money left. But somehow I can't quite see that happening in this particular game because everything seems to just keep going wrong. I actually got a park from the workshop that might work really well with this district. Aqua Fun Park. It's a lot of money. I'm not going to place it just yet, but it's like a hotel type thing with a swimming pool. I feel like that would look really good in this kind of district. I won't quite have enough room for a golf course in this one, I don't think, but I do want to build a golf course at some point. I want to have like a really fancy place with lots of the malls and golf courses. I've done so much on my personal games that I didn't record, and I'm now trying to replicate in this because I felt like I should have recorded them at the time. Might add a park down here to help with their land value. I don't really want to keep adding the same one over and over again. I think I'm going to go with a smaller park and I'm going to extend it artificially. But let me extend this out a little bit. I'm going to add in a key across the edge of this riverbank to smooth out the terrain a bit and to add some extra ground that I can use to connect this pathway to this pathway here. Though it might break the bank, but I think it'd be worth it. Right, that's given me some extra room to work with. I'm now gonna connect these pathways up and turn this into a park as well. There you go, that's a nice little pathway down the front of the quay. And that's connected up this huge area here with this area here, so people can choose to walk through the park if they want. I will obviously go through and do the detailing at some point, but we've got more garbage issues. So we're gonna have to turn this one back on. I reckon it's almost empty. If we turn it back on, then they should be able to go and start picking people's garbage up. See what I mean about if you wait long enough and you just work on making things look pretty, then you will get some money. I call that manifesting. I feel like I've talked about it enough so far. I need to add in a bus station. I need to. I know it's going to be most of my budget, but I need to do it. So let's pick a place to put it. I think I'm going to put it on this main road, and it will be going this way. And I think what I'm going to do eventually is when I change this intersection, because a roundabout's gonna be useless in a while when we've got some more traffic, I'm going to add in a bus lane, solely a bus lane, that either goes above or below the intersection so that the buses aren't adding to the traffic. But that's kind of something to think about further on. So let me do a little road out here opposite this strip mall, and I'm just going to add in a little bus station area. Why did that add that back in? I swear to God, this game is trying to break me today, because why did that happen? There was no need for that to happen. Anyway, back to building a nice calm bus station, and I'm not going to get angry anymore. Okay, note to self, when you add a road onto a road that has no zoning on it, it might add the zoning back on. I'm going to try and remember that so I don't get mad again. I will flesh this area out a little bit more eventually, but I just want to get the bus routes in first off. So let's do some bus lines. I'm just going to ignore that house on fire because I don't think I could deal with another thing right now. The high school is usually a good place to put one outside of, so I could do a little loop around the high school, and then another one kind of near the high street but not on the high street. Then I am going to go down this way and add in one there for all the people that live around there. I'm going to go through this commercial district, so that will hopefully take some cars off the road. This might be a bit of a mistake, but I guess we'll find out soon. I'll add another stop here near the primary school. Not that many people use it, I don't think. And I'll do one on this side of the square, do one near the high school, and then one around here, because I guess those houses are really far away from the centre. And then I'll come back and do one near this commercial stuff. I think I'm going to have to do a stop on this road just so that it gets on this road. And then this is where the individual bus lane will come in handy in taking this intersection out. So let's do one on this side of the road here, if I can get it to stay. And then I'll come all the way down here and finish it up. Okay, it's a bit long and a bit windy, but hopefully people will use it. And this is the thing that I learned to do the other day, and I am so grateful for watching Few Candy's video. I had no idea that you could click on the picture of the transport and it would come up with a drop down of all of the different types of buses that you can have. Obviously this is biofuel, so you only got 3 choices, but these ones carry up to 75 people rather than just 30. I was sitting here this whole time having like queues and queues and queues of people at bus stops because it could only take 30 people when I could be taking over double that the whole time. I think I'm going to leave it at just the regular one for now because I'm not sure how many people are actually going to use it, but I am going to change the colour because I hate the blue colour that it comes in at, and I'm going to change it to one of my favourite colours, a lilac or a lavender, whatever you'd call this colour. And my favourite part about this, and I'm gonna zoom in on this bit on the bus station, just in case you don't know. My favourite part about changing the colour of the lines is that it also changes the colour of the buses. So now I've got these adorable purple buses going around. Although I am actually going to reduce the amount of vehicles down because I don't need that many. Reduce it down to 5 for now, so I don't think we'll have that many people using it straight away. Okay, how many people has it got on it already? It's got 3 people already. I'm surprised anyone's even down there at that bus stop. All these buses are all just driving into each other. There's like 3 buses there. Oh my god. There's like a bus inside a bus. Anyway, I've finally done what I set out to do in the last episode, and I finally got some bus routes in. So there's quite a few people waiting at this stop outside the school. The school stops tend to be really, really popular. I've noticed that they have the most people standing outside them because teenagers will travel from one district to another to go to school. So there's already a bunch of people waiting on this one as well. And is there anyone waiting up here? Where did I put the... Yeah, there's loads of people waiting there. That's a good sign. That's a really good sign. It's a sign that it was necessary. So once I've got a little bit more data on the bus routes, at the moment it hasn't even done a full round, so you won't even know how many people, but once I've got a bit more data I might be able to upgrade the bus style to take higher capacity, and I might add in bus lane roads. I prefer cycling roads because I like my Sims to cycle, but for some roads I might have to add in a bus lane just so they can get around and they don't clog up the place, especially in the industry districts. That forestry bit that was on fire has actually healed itself now. The trees are all back to normal, so that's good. I'm going to add in a tiny little bit down here just so it can spawn in when it needs to. So it's looking pretty good. It's looking very good at the moment actually. This bit will be a lot more fleshed out than this eventually. And I do want to put a unique building at the end of this square because that tends to bring in a lot of tourists. So I won't connect this pathway up just yet. But there's a lot of people using these paths. That's a good sign. And how much is the track? Track is 26, so that's a lot of money, but it does now fit in there next to the football field. I'm not quite sure what to put on the other side of the road here. I might leave it empty for maybe some of the healthcare buildings. I might put a sports hall and gym in there. Like I said last episode, I'm trying to do all of the healthcare stuff early on so that I'm not missing areas and people end up not being very happy. I'm trying to make everywhere as optimized as possible from the beginning. I guess now that this park is in, I can add in maybe these houses here if I want to add another tiny park there. I am going to add a dog park over here because I haven't added one of them yet. So let's add that in there, and I'm just going to finish off these paths over here. Just noticed this tiny little house that's actually got a tree going through it. These trees are actually going through the buildings. I think I've got prop anarchy on. I'll have to go through and fix a lot of those soon because these trees are like on the roads. I wondered why this area looked a little bit odd to me. I just hadn't clocked that the trees were on the roads. Oh my god, they're everywhere. How would I not notice this so far? I think I was so preoccupied with everything else that was going wrong that I just didn't even clock it. I knew that they looked wrong for some reason, but I couldn't put my finger on why. And it's because they have a tree in their swimming pool. I think that's all of it now. Okay, I think I fixed it. I had prop anarchy on and I didn't know because I turned the UI off, and I've never used the mod before. I downloaded it earlier, so that was just me being silly. Has there been another? There's been another fire. This place had just recovered and now it's had another fire. Okay, I'm gonna have to add in a fire station over here. I can't believe that it's just recovered from one fire and it's already had another. Oh, here are some trees on the road again. How did I not notice that there's literally a tree in the landfill site? Okay, let's see if we've got any data on our bus route now. 64 passengers a week, that's decent numbers. I guess what I should do actually is have like It's larger than district but smaller than city areas, like counties almost. And I guess this area here would be a good county because it's kind of below the highway, but there's a river cutting it off from the rest of it. If someone comes up with a nice neat name, then I might pick that. So it seems like for the first time in a while, everyone's actually happy. There's no crime, there's no fire, there's no sewage backing up, no electricity problems, there's no garbage problems, no one's complaining about workers or taxes or education, low land value, or any of the other things that I usually see people complaining about. So this might actually be a very good place to stop now that everyone's happy. Yeah, I really have spent this whole episode putting out figurative and literal fires. One thing I'm going to do before I finish is I'm actually going to change the name down here because I realised while I was editing the last episode that I didn't do that. So this game is now officially Paloma Valley. Make sure to keep the name suggestions coming. We still haven't named our strip mall or this new district. I'm really grateful for the name suggestions that we've got so far. And I really love hearing your feedback about the series. Having a lot of fun doing this. It's a lot less nerve-wracking than I thought it would be. I didn't think anyone would actually want to watch these videos, so I'm glad that you're enjoying them. In the next episode, I'm going to focus on expanding even further. I want to finish this park in the middle here and fill it all in. Make sure to get the athletic track into this little bit here and fill out this gap in the middle and decide what's going to go at the head of the square. I might even add some trams in and fix this intersection over here if not too many things go wrong. Might even buy a new tile if I feel like it. So thank you for watching if you made it this far, and I'll see you in the next one.